Okay guys, anticipation skill number 2. When we encounter a vessel, we do something called clamp, clamp, cut, tie, cut, tie, cut. Okay, every surgical technologist in the world knows about clamp, clamp, cut, tie, cut, tie, cut. You should too. So we've dissected down, we've encountered this big artery right here. And so I'm going to hand my surgeon a hemostat. He's going to place it on the vessel. I'm going to hand him another hemostat. He's going to place that one on the vessel. Go ahead and just drop those. And then I'm going to hand him the scissors and he's going to cut the vessel. And this is a really thick vessel, so it may take a minute to cut it. And yes, we're using Metzenbaum scissors because remember, vascular, very thin. All right, now my surgeon is going to pick up on one of those hemostats and hand it to me. I'm going to hand him a tie. When I hand him a tie, since he's holding this up waiting for me, he's going to hold his hands out just like this, and I'm going to lay this right across his palm so he knows it's there. Okay, I'm going to hold the hemostat still. Surgeon's going to put 3 or 4 knots in there to make sure that it stays nice and tight. We don't want that vessel coming apart and bleeding in the middle of our procedure. All right, now the surgeon's going to hold up on these guys and make sure that we don't lose them. I'm going to do what's called a flash. So I'm going to take my instrument and release it just for a minute and see if there's any bleeding coming out the end. If there is not, then I wait for my surgeon to say, go ahead and take it off.
Go ahead and take it off.
And now I'm going to cut this suture. When we cut suture, we only use the very tip of our instruments, okay? I never want to see them open more than this. That's all you need to cut suture. If my surgeon is holding both of these sutures up in the air, that means that he wants both of them cut. If he's holding one up in the air, that means he only wants one cut. Okay, I'm going to come in with my scissors. I'm going to hold my vessel down like it would be in real life. Come in with my scissors and I feel the knot. So I come down, feel the knot, turn my scissors 90 degrees, and then I'm going to cut my suture. Oops, and that one didn't cut. There we go. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So surgeon's going to hold that up. I'm going to place suture in the palm of his hand. I'm going to hold this while he ties it. Ooh, except that I broke it, surgeon, sorry. Patient's bleeding out all over the place. This little tie isn't going to make a difference since I just pulled that all off of there.
Oops.
That's okay. Okay, are we ready to flash?
Yeah.
Okay, flash, and we're good.
Go ahead and let go.
I come off, and I immediately have my scissors in my hands. I go down, feel the knot, turn, and cut. Okay, so that's our clamp, clamp, cut, tie, cut, tie, cut. So we clamped, we cut the vessel. We tied off the vessel, we flashed, and then we cut the suture. This side, we tied the vessel, flashed, and then cut the suture.